join me today as I paint one of the fur babies of one of my Twitch followers. Sometimes I'll do that if I'm feeling a bit sort of stuck or in a creative rut. I'll do pet portraits. I find, because I do a lot of landscapes and human portraits and things like that. But sometimes if I'm feeling a bit stuck, I will jump to animal paintings because I find they've got really amazing expressions and shapes and colors and things like that that can really help like re-stretch my creative muscles and get me sort of out of a creative rut in that sense. Pets especially, I find they allow me to stretch my use of color, especially with like the different colors underneath the fur and things like that, that I get to use to create just sort of like the shadows and the values and things like that. I found that especially with this one here, with the white fur, a lot of the subjects I'll use have sort of darker fur. And darker fur is quite easy because, you know, the shadows you're putting underneath some browns and things that are already there. But with white fur, it's kind of like painting snow. It's like you've got to really think about ways that you like unique ways to represent the shapes and the shadows that would inherently be there. But if we're looking at the animal itself, all we're seeing is the white fur. So how do we represent those shadows? And I love using purples and blues to represent shadows in otherwise sort of white surfaces. And that's sort of what I've gone for here. So it can be a really fun experiment if you're feeling a bit stuck creatively, especially if you're sort of like a painter or anything like that. Have a go at painting an animal and have a look at sort of the colors underneath. It could be really fun.